Hey friends, it's Lori Hodges with Homes by Hodges and Keller Williams, and today we're going to talk about the beautiful Palm Beach International Airport. So hit that subscribe button now so that you can follow us each week. We put out new videos about all things Palm Beach, places to go, people to see, things to do, and residential communities that you might be interested in moving to or moving within. So today we're going to talk about the airport. I'm going to show you a tour of the inside of the airport and give you my special tip on where to park at the airport. So stay tuned. So Palm Beach International Airport is located just west of the city of West Palm Beach in Palm Beach County, Florida. It is the primary airport for residents of Palm Beach County. If you're in Broward or Fort Lauderdale, you would most likely go to Fort Lauderdale International, and if you're in Miami, you would mostly likely go to Miami International. Both of those airports are much bigger than Palm Beach International. Miami is a massive airport. Fort Lauderdale, I actually travel through quite a bit because of the routes I'm going on or the airlines that it services. But anytime I can fly in and out of Palm Beach, I will do it because it is so convenient. It's so close to 95. It is not, you're not inside the airport walking for miles. There's a Starbucks, and the security checkpoint lines are always very short. So if you have an opportunity, it usually costs a little more money to fly in and out of Palm Beach, but it is well worth it. So it was started in 1933 as Morrison Field, and the Air Force actually took over this airport two different times in its history, once during World War II and then another time in the late 50s for operations by the U.S. Air Force. It's also been used as a weather station for the National Weather Service. They fly planes in and out and track hurricanes and things like that. And back in the day, it was very, very small. I can actually remember going to this airport when I was a child, and everything was outdoors. So my grandmother would arrive on her plane, we would be outside waving to her. She walked down the stairs outside that they wheeled up to the plane. Then we'd go to get her bags, and everything was like outdoors. It had a covering in case it rained, but it's wild how things have changed so much in 20 or 40 years. This airport actually also has been a second home to Air Force One two different times in history. John F. Kennedy Jr. used to bring Air Force One down here, and then President Trump would also bring Air Force One down here when both of these presidents would vacation on Palm Beach Island or come for holidays and whatnot. So it's always been fun. People line up over at the gate, or they drive by really slowly to catch a glimpse of Air Force One because it is a special plane and it's quite large, and you definitely notice it. So let's go take a look at the airport, and I'm going to give you my tips and tricks. Okay, so one of the best deals at Palm Beach International Airport is economy parking. A lot of places, economy parking is about 2 miles from the airport. You have to wait for a shuttle that comes every 30 minutes, but at Palm Beach International, it's adjacent to the airport, and it's only $7 a day. It's been $7 a day for years, and before that it was only $6 a day. And there is a shuttle that comes around the parking lot and picks people up and brings you directly to the terminal. But if you want to walk, it's only about a 7-minute walk from the economy parking into the terminal. So I'll show you that little walk. But the walkway is right by bus stop number 5. So the closer you can get to bus stop number 5, if you're going to walk, that's where you want to park. Let's take a look. There are 3 concourses at Palm Beach International Airport, A, B, and C. So servicing concourse A and B, the airlines are Allegiant, American, Avelo, Bahamas Air, Southwest, and United. And the airlines servicing concourse C right now are Breeze, Delta, Frontier, JetBlue, Sun Country, and Spirit. There's a fairly large Starbucks right in front of Concourse Level C. This is the view of security on a Saturday morning for Concourse Level C. Concourse C also has a Nick's Tomato Pie venue, which was a staple in Jupiter for probably about 30 years. It was a great Italian restaurant. So they still have they're not there anymore, unfortunately. They still have a location in Terminal C of the airport. So if you want to drink, if you want to grab a pizza, this is the place to go. Okay, the layout of Palm Beach International Airport is really simple. On the bottom floor, you have arrivals, and that's where baggage claim is. And there are actually only 6 carousels, so it's very easy. If you come out and come down the escalators to baggage claim and take a right and go out the far right side doors, there is a pet relief area, which is gated, and it's just a few feet from the side exit of the airport. Also on the first level, you have the car rental stations. There's Enterprise, 6, Alamo, National, Budget, Thrifty, and Dollar. And those desks are all on the first floor. So after you get your bags, you would just walk about 10 feet over to the desk, and they will pull up your reservation and then put you on the shuttle bus. Most of the shuttles for the car rental centers, you just walk outside, the shuttle bus pulls up, and the car rental center is right across the street. Most of them are right on Belvedere Boulevard, which is where the airport is. So it's only about a 5-minute ride. The second level of the airport is actually where the concourses are and the Starbucks is, and some restaurants and some shops and things like that. And then the third level is for departures. So if you're being dropped off, you would go to the upper level for departures, and that would technically be the third level of the airport. You go in, do your ticketing, and then take an escalator or an elevator down one level to level 2, and that's where the concourses are. I know, you can see, you probably think I'm taking this video at 2 o'clock in the morning because it's very quiet down at baggage claim, and some of these rental desk centers are not even manned right now. But no, it's actually a Monday at 2 p.m. So like I said, this is a super easy airport to get in and out of. It's not crowded, you move around very quickly, and it's not very large. If you park in long-term parking, you'll come straight from the parking garage. On level 2, you're going to come down this hallway, all the way down to the concourse. So you would end up there in the concourse, and then to go to ticketing, you are going to go up 1 level. On the concourse level, you do have some nice shops. So you have something called Palm Beach Express, and it's got some Lily Pulitzer goods, some Tommy Bahama stuff. They've got everything from sundresses to hats to bathing suits to sunblock and everything in between. It's great. They also have a Brighton shop if you need a purse or some small leather goods. There's also a PGA Tour shop. So if you need some golf shirts while you're here, or you've got something for your golf game, then you can grab it right at the airport. They also have Worth Avenue Express, which is your sundry shop, and it's got snacks and drinks and everything like that. Rooney's Irish Pub is a restaurant right behind me. It's also on the concourse level by the shops. They've got great sandwiches and great beers and a great place to stop if you need a meal before you get on your flight. Right behind me is Sam Sneed's Tavern, so it's another place to grab a burger or a beer while you're waiting. And the best part is there is a pool table and a putting green. So let me just tell you, if your flight is delayed, it's a great place to kill time, especially if you have kids. I think my kids played golf here for about 2 hours one time. There was no one else here, and so it really kept them occupied. So after they built the Terminal 25 gates back in the 80s or 90s, it was a really beautiful terminal. They would have rotating art exhibits. I can actually remember going to the terminal and walking through the airport late at night, back before you could, had to go through a security checkpoint. There's no security back then. So we would go check out the art exhibits in the airport, and it was really beautiful. The readers of Condé Nast Travel magazine actually voted it the most beautiful airport in the country back in 2003. Well, I hope you liked our tour of Palm Beach International Airport. If you've got any questions about Palm Beach County, things to do, places to go, people to see, make sure you reach out to my team. We would love to answer those questions for you. Again, this is Lori Hodges with Homes by Hodges, and we're making realty dreams reality. Hit that subscribe button. Bye, friends.